Bienvenidos, fans of the hottest entertainment on the planet. I'm Fuego here, and this is a Rapido Fuego review, and I like to call my out-of-theater reaction stuff. And that's because I just went and checked out. It's finally in wide enough release where I can actually see it here in the deadly desert of the Phoenix metro area. But latest from Gus Van Sant, man, and it is entitled Dead Man's Wire. So this is actually based on the true story of Tony Karitzis, I think dude's name was, and I had no idea going into this that it was based on like actual true events from February 1977 about this dude in Indianapolis, played by Skarsgård up there. Bill Skarsgård, none other than Mr. Bob Gray Pennywise himself. But I mean, the Skarsgårds, obviously, I mean, him, his brother Alexander, their Pop Stellan, I mean, a tremendous family of actors. And so, yeah, I didn't know that this was based on true events. And, you know, when they show some of the actual archival news footage from the 70s at the end of the movie, I think Skarsgård was a very peculiar choice for this role because, I mean, so much taller and younger and more handsome than the actual, Tony character in real life. But in any event, so yeah, he's the actual events which are portrayed here are about this guy who is butting heads with this. I mean, isn't every mortgage company more or less corrupt? And he's sort of, I mean, they're glorified loan sharks, right? You know, to be fair and stuff. And so the son slash vice president of the mortgage company, who's, I mean, the father, really played by Al Pacino in a very odd sort of manner, did Skarsgård's character wrong. And so in any event, takes the kid hostage and turns into this whole big thing where the dead man's wire is how he has attached this sawed-off shotgun to him and everything. But I gotta say, you know, Gus Van Sant, I mean, a Drugstore Cowboy with Matt Dillon, I think, might have been the first thing of his I saw. Obviously, everybody knows Good Will Hunting. And then, I mean, the Columbine movie Elephant, Last Days, the Kurt Cobain-ish sort of bit. But this is his first film in 7 years, you know, since the pandemic. And, while I love the recreation of the 70s bit, like, at times when they were doing these stills and then, like, kind of like the motion and the audio continued over, I felt like I was watching, like, the Rockford Files or something, you know, very much of the 1970s. And they recreated perfectly with just the look of news footage at the time. And then that's interspersed, you know, with the actual, things played out in a more like theatrical sort of sense with the acting and everything, but with the rest of the narrative. But, you know, I didn't think the script was particularly good, honestly. There's like a subplot with Carrie Elwes as this friend of his who's a cop who's like totally underutilized and barely in the movie. Same with this little side note of these newscasters, including this real foxy sister who's like one of the newscasters. So I don't know, man. I mean, while it was assembled very just impressively, I think I would probably rather go and watch the 2018 documentary that this was apparently inspired by.